Here's how this works. Water, salt, and pepper, those are freebies. Your pantry, it better have flour, oil, vinegar, mustard, and garlic. Beyond that, you'll only need 5 more ingredients and 25 minutes to put an entree or entire meal on the table. So, shop, set the clock, and let's dish out. Our 5 ingredients this week are some boneless, skinless chicken breasts, some Italian seasoned breadcrumbs, some good quality Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, don't use the stuff in the green can please, some baby arugula, and a couple of lemons. Let's get to it. First, go ahead and clean up your chicken. If you've got any bloodlines or pieces of fat on there that don't look particularly appetizing, go ahead and get those sliced and cut off and thrown aside. Then grab some plastic wrap, parchment paper, even a big Ziploc bag. Get your chicken in the middle of it and give it a good beating. Be careful not to tear the chicken up too much here, but we do want to get it nice and flat. We're looking for about a 1/2 inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch thickness, but we want it to cook through quickly. In order to bread this, we're going to do something a little not traditional. We're going to go ahead and start with breadcrumbs, add a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, and season those up with some cracked pepper. But instead of using flour and egg wash, we're going to just put a squeeze of lemon juice on the outside of those chicken breasts and give them a good seasoning with salt and pepper as well. Next up, we'll use that lemon juice to help the breadcrumbs adhere to the chicken. Go ahead and really push it in there. Make sure there's not any naked spots on your chicken. I'm only doing 2 breasts for this recipe for 2 people, but you could certainly scale it up for 4 or 6 if desired. We're going to be shallow frying this chicken, so just put enough olive oil in the bottom of a skillet over medium to medium-high heat to coat it, and then carefully lay the chicken in away from you once that oil is hot. Move it around a couple times, give it about 3 to 4 minutes, and then once you've got a nice golden brown crust on the one side, give her a flip and give it 3 to 4 minutes more. I actually really like this spreading method. It comes out just as crispy, but not nearly as heavy as using the egg and flour in addition to the breadcrumbs, so definitely hope you'll give it a try. Once your chicken's done, give it a drain over a rack, and optionally garnish with some more fresh grated Parmigiano Reggiano. Now, for our arugula greens, we're just going to toss those in a bowl, season them up with a little salt and pepper, and we're going to dress it very simply with a nice drizzle of olive oil around the outside of the bowl, and squeeze in about the juice of half a lemon. Go ahead and give that a toss with your good clean hands, and we're just about ready to plate everything up here. We're going to take our chicken, place it down on the plate, top it generously with that arugula. If you don't want to put it over the top, you can put it on the side, but I really like the presentation, the nice height you get on the plate. And finally, for a little extra garnish, I'm going to slice over some nice ribbons of that Parmesan. As I say very often when talking about 5 ingredient cooking, using them in different ways and in different applications is really a key. And this instance is no different. Little lemon for garnish, and we're ready to give this a taste test. I highly recommend squeezing over a little lemon juice anytime you're dealing with something that's fried and has a little fatty exterior. That acidity from the lemon juice cuts through everything perfectly, and it just makes the perfect bite. You've got that crispy, succulent chicken, that nice nutty flavor from the Parmesan cheese, the salty umami notes that it brings. It's a really, really excellent plate of food. Takes about maybe 15-20 minutes to put together. Gotta get a little bite with that salad on there too. You could argue that it's not the most healthy thing to eat since you are frying it, but honestly, definitely not the worst thing for you either. Every ingredient really just sings. And rather than do any singing myself, I'm just going to step aside and finish this plate. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and go out there and make something delicious.